What's up, everybody? Today we were going to continue working on the bottom end of the Conquest's motor, but unfortunately we still can't get the crankshaft to turn.
Hold my beer.
Look how it is!
Very Christmas.
It's a Christmas miracle! So as you guys saw in the intro, Santa came by and cast a magical Christmas spell on my block, and as you can see, it spins freely by hand. So now we're gonna set the end clearance and then start putting the pistons in. Did you see him, Randall?
See who?
Santa.
No. What was Santa doing here?
Just lending a helping hand, I guess.
What?
Yeah. You're drunk.
That ain't no drunk. Come on, it's Santa. How can you say that about the Jolly Fat Man?
Alright, so we got the end clearance set. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to measuring the ring gap. And then after that, we'll go ahead and install the pistons. Alright, so now we're going to start measuring the ring gap. And to do this, you just install a ring inside the bore. And then you'll use a feeler gauge. I'm going to go with the higher end of spec because I'm going to be running a larger turbo and more boost than stock. And that didn't work. Check it.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Alright, so that one is good. Don't have to file any material off of that one. So now we're going to check the rest of them and go from there. Ain't that right?
Santa. What? How dare you call me Santa?
Just kidding. Randall wasn't Santa. He didn't get here until after Santa left. Alright, so we got all the piston rings measured, and surprisingly, all of them are, within spec to where we want it. So now we're gonna we're gonna clean them first, and then we're gonna install all of them on the pistons, and then go ahead and drop the pistons in to the engine block. Also, I wanted to mention one more thing. If you make it to the end of the video, I'm gonna flash a coupon code across the screen to our merchandise store. But you have to wait till the end of the video to see how much it is. Alright, so we're going to start putting all the rings onto the pistons and get them installed in the block. And Randall's going to tell you how to do everything.
Alright, so you're gonna have to follow your instructions because not all of them are gonna be exactly the same. But you're gonna need one of these. Well, I guess you don't need it, but it makes your life so much easier if you have a pair of pliers for it. Okay.
Am I doing it right?
Yeah. Yeah, just don't go crazy with it. Okay. So with these, your oil rings on the bottom.
Keep slipping out.
So you're gonna have this thin one. They'll come packaged together. This thin one, the squiggly one, and another thin one. And the squiggly one will be sandwiched in between the other two thin ones. And those are all very technical terms, okay? Very technical.
The squiggly one.
The squiggly one is...
I got sprung. Keep slipping out.
And then you'll have two other rings. Now, like I said before, you're gonna have to check the instructions that come with it and look for markings and bevels. These, the second ring has a little dot, and we're gonna have to make sure that's facing up. And then the top one has no dots, so no orientation.
Uno.
Where's the squiggly opening?
You're not gonna fit the tool on that.
No tool involved on this one?
No, just push her in there, Chuck.
Well, there is a bevel.
So forget about just what we just said. It turns out that you need to install the squiggly one first, because I don't know if you can see it on camera or on iPhone 5C. There's a little lip on the back of the oil ring. So these two rings will get sandwiched, one on top and one on bottom. Alright, before you install the pistons inside the block, you want to make sure you get some good old Quaker State high mileage and just lube the inside of the bore a little bit.
we're not sponsored by anyone.
Somebody messaged me on Instagram the other day, and all it said was "sponsor?" ?
Did you respond?
I didn't know what he meant.
You should have responded like, "Are you asking or offering?" Because why would we sponsor anyone?
It just said "sponsor" with a question mark. Like, what do you mean?
You should have responded with, "Are you asking or are you offering or asking?" Getting good and lubed up?
Yeah.
Alright, then take a little bit of oil and hit your piston with it, get your rings.
Hit it?
Yeah, hit
Why would I want to hit my piston?
it. Do they owe you money?
No.
Did they say bad things about your mother?
What's wrong with the sides? Just where the rings are?
Just get the whole thing, just the sides. Well, mainly the rings, but.
Okay.
Get the L tool.
Same one?
Mm-hmm. there's that arrow that says bottom. Make sure that it's going down on the sides.
What? Oh, on here.
Bottom.
I need more hands.
How does this work?
Are you trying to say that you need help?
There we go.
Because all you gotta do is ask.
Bottom.
Like, should you get to the top of the piston, or does it just sit?
Yeah, you basically you're compressing all the rings in, so you can slide it down in the bore. You got it.
Compressed.
Put it in the hole.
Now, when installing these, the directions say that the little. Can you see it?
No.
Can you see it? Can you see it?
No. Yep, there you go.
The little
Notch.
notch right there faces the exhaust side. So it goes like that. And when you're putting them in, make sure you got some little doohickeys on the studs so it doesn't scratch anything. I think they sell little rubber hats.
Hose works. But just so you know, doohickeys is also a technical term.
Yes, it is.
These are all used in the industry that we are not part of.
Okay. Now
Push her down, bad boy. Might have to use your mallet. Use the handle. Push.
oh, am I hitting the crank maybe?
It shouldn't be down that far yet. Hitting the crank? I think we need to get Santa Claus back.
Yeah. Guess I don't know what I'm doing here.
Just a little tap tap. A little tap around.
Oh, there we go. It's in.
Woo!
It in.
Only 3 more to go, yo.
Yeah, 1 down, 3 more to go.
Woo!
For this video, we got all the pistons inside the block. Next we are going to connect them to the crankshaft, but before we do that I got to get some more plastic gauge so we can check all the clearances.
You should ask Santa. Maybe he'll bring you some.
Yeah, I could do that. I'm going to put that on my Christmas list.
And remember, if you like the hats we're wearing, the sweatshirt, or this snazzy Mark III Supra shirt, check out our website at snrmotoring.com and pick up your own. They also make great Christmas gifts.
Yeah. Also, I want to give a huge thank you to Cleetus McFarland. I don't know, I'm sure everybody that's watching this knows him, but he recently gave us a shout out on one of his videos. So if you don't know who he is, I'll put a link to his channel in our description and go check him out. Also, I want to give a big thank you to all the Starion and Conquest owners, because they are showing a lot of support for our channel, unlike those guys. Just kidding, we love you too.
They're probably fixing head gaskets.
Oh yeah. And I want to give a huge thank you to Engine Machine. I can't say that. That's a tongue twister. Engine Machine Services. Randy over there, he was able to track down. Well, I never really explained it. What happened? So what really happened was half of the bearings were stamped standard, and the other half were stamped .50. So when we were putting the crankshaft in, we put too much faith in a fart, I guess, and didn't measure the bearings. So it turned out that the bearings were mispackaged from the manufacturer. So Randy with EMS was able to track down so a good set of standard bearings, and we got the, as you saw at the beginning, got the crankshaft spinning freely.
And make sure you check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and now Patreon, and show some love to SNR.
As always, we thank you for watching, and make sure you hit that subscribe button and leave a comment and hit that like button, and head on over to snrmotoring.com to pick up some Christmas gifts for all your friends and whatnot.
We already plugged that.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Make sure you head on over to snrmotoring.com to get some Christmas gifts for all your friends and whatnot. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you.
See you.
Bye.